We will now begin the ceremony. Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, and fellow cadets. I'm Cadet First Lieutenant Ashley Roki, the Assistant S5, and today I will be the Master of Ceremonies for the Theodore Roosevelt Rough Rider Battalion. At this time, we will begin our Assumption of Command ceremony for the 2019-2020 school year. Today's events will model the United States Army drill and ceremonies as the leaders in the cadet battalion officially assume their positions. The commander of troops is the battalion executive officer, Cadet Major Nolan Bowden, who will direct the formation of the troops.
Sound attention! Sound adjutant's call! Bring your units to present arms!
Present arms! Present arms! Present arms! Present arms! Present arms! Present arms!
Sir, the command is formed.
Take your post. Bring your units to order arms.
Order arms! Order arms! Order arms! Order arms! Order arms! Order arms!
Call for march.
Please stand for the arrival of the official party. The official party is the reviewing officer, Major Jamel Garner, Senior Army Instructor acting as host commander until the assumption of command. Master Sergeant Johnson, the Army Instructor and the local commander, and Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Katia Rodriguez, the Cadet Battalion Commander.
Bring your units to present arms.
Present arms! Present arms! Present arms! Present arms! Present arms! Present arms!
Present arms.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Order arms. Bring your units to order arms and parade test.
Order arms! Parade rest! 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 Order arms! Parade rest!
And the command is prepared Bring your units to attention.
Attention! Company! 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 Attention! Company!
Attention! Attention!
Company! Attention!
Color center. March. Color support. March. Color. Halt. Ham, the colors are present. Bring your units to precinct R.
Present arms! Present arms! Present arms!
Present arms! Present arms!
Present arms!
Precinct arms.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for our national anthem. It will be sung by Cadet Captain Katia Rodriguez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Please be seated.
Order arms. Bring your units to order arms and parade heads.
Order arms! Right! West! Order arms! Hey!
Order arms! Parade west! Order arms! Parade west! Order arms! Parade west!
Order arms! Parade west!
We will now proceed with the assumption of command. The heart of our JROTC battalion is symbolized by the JROTC flag. The flag stands as a reminder of the past glories and traditions, an inspiration for present endeavors, and a guide into the future. The act of passing colors from the departing commander to the incoming commander represents the passing of the battalion itself, its continuity of spirit, leadership, and potential. For the outgoing command, the release of the flag displays their trust in the unit's future without their guidance. For the incoming commander, receiving the flag displays the trust bestowed in them to secure the unit's future successes. The Command Sergeant Major is now retrieving to the organizational colors from the color guard and is passing the unit colors to Master Sergeant Johnson, who represents the past battalion commander, Anna Wilson. Master Sergeant Johnson will now pass the unit flag to Major Garner. Major Garner then passed the flag to the unit flag and all it represents to Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Katia Rodriguez, who will assume the responsibility of the Rough Rider Battalion. The unit flag is kept over the left breast of the outgoing and incoming commanders during the transfer, symbolic of the authority of command and dedication and loyalty each individual feels for the organization. Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Katia Rodriguez will now pass the unit flag to Cadet Command Sergeant Major Jakari Bolden, representing the trust he has in the non-commissioned officers of the battalion. Ladies and gentlemen, in accordance with the directives of Major Jamel Garner, the senior Army instructor, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Katia Rodriguez now officially commands the JROTC Roosevelt Rough Rider Battalion at Roosevelt High School in San Antonio, Texas. The battalion commander and command sergeant major will now move to each company, replicating the ceremony for each company commander.
Attention!
The Alpha First Sergeant, Isabel Rosas, is retrieving the guidon from the Cadet Corporal Gay. The Alpha First Sergeant is now passing the guidon to Cadet Command Sergeant Major Bolden. The Command Sergeant Major is now passing the guidon to the Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Rodriguez. The Battalion Commander is now passing the guidon to the new company commander, Cadet Captain Leroy Davila. The Battalion Commander will now offer the new commander a few words of encouragement. The Bravo First Sergeant, Jason Aguilar, is retrieving the guidon from Cadet Corporal Gillis. The Bravo First Sergeant is now passing the guidon to Cadet Command Sergeant Major Bolden. The Command Sergeant Major is now passing the guidon to the Cadet Lieutenant Colonel. The Battalion Commander is now passing the guidon to the new company commander, Cadet Captain Daniel Price. The Battalion Commander will now offer the new company commander a few words of encouragement. The Charlie First Sergeant, Melanie Vasquez, is retrieving the guidon from the Cadet Corporal Flores. The Charlie First Sergeant is now passing the guidon to Cadet Command Sergeant Major Bolden. The Command Sergeant Major is now passing the guidon to the Cadet Lieutenant Colonel. The Battalion Commander is now passing the guidon to the new company commander, Cadet Captain Natalie Rodriguez. The Battalion Commander will now offer the new commander a few words of encouragement.
Attention!
The Delta First Sergeant, Francisco Rodriguez, is now retrieving the guidon from the Cadet Corporal Centeno. Cadet Delta First Sergeant is now passing the guidon to Cadet Command Sergeant Major Bolden. The Command Sergeant Major is now passing the guidon to the Cadet Lieutenant Colonel. The Battalion Commander is now passing the guidon to the new company commander, Cadet Captain Eunice Patton. The Battalion Commander will now offer the new commander a few words of encouragement.
Attention!
The Echo First Sergeant, Seth Moreno, is now retrieving the guidon from the Cadet Corporal Camacho. The Echo First Sergeant is now passing the guide on to Cadet Command Sergeant Major Golden. The Command Sergeant Major is now passing the guide on to the Cadet Lieutenant Colonel. The Battalion Commander is now passing the guide on to the new Company Commander, Cadet Captain Brianna Bustamante. The Battalion Commander will now offer the new Commander a few words of encouragement.
Company, attention.
The Foxtrot First Sergeant, Tristan Lee, is retrieving the guidon from Cadet Corporal Sanchez. The Foxtrot First Sergeant is now passing the guidon to Cadet Command Sergeant Major Bolden. The Command Sergeant Major is now passing the guidon to Cadet Lieutenant Colonel. The Battalion Commander is now passing the guidon to the new Company Commander, Cadet Captain Matthew Mosgrove. The Battalion Commander will now offer the new Commander a few words of encouragement.
Company, upgrade, rest.
Bring your unit to attention.
Attention.
Company, attention. Company, attention. Company, attention. Attention.
Company, attention.
Detachment, post, hop, 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 hard, 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 hop, 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 hard, hop, hop.
Bring your unit to parade test.
Upgrade, rest.
Upgrade, rest. Upgrade, rest. Upgrade, rest. Upgrade, rest.
Upgrade, rest.
Major Garner, followed by the Jet Lieutenant Colonel Rodriguez, would like to say a few words to their incoming battalion. After their speeches, we will continue in our passing review. Good morning, Rough Rider.
Good morning, Rough Rider Battalion, families, and staff. Thank you for coming. Well, my speech was written last night, and so let me tell you about change. The beginning of my speech starts, "It's a beautiful day to host an Assumption of Command ceremony." I am ever so grateful that the weather was in our favor today, unlike the torrential rain we received the last time we formed up as a battalion. It's still a beautiful day, and I think the rain shows the resilience of our troops. Before I get started, I want to welcome our guests in attendance today. I want to thank our parents and guardians for rising up early this morning to get your cadets here and for attending this time-honored military tradition of passing on the guidon to the new incoming battalion commander. I want to thank our principal, Mr. Brian Norwood. We know there are many other places you could have been this morning, and it means a lot to our command team and these cadets you see here before you that you chose to be here with us. With over 217 cadets in our program, we are the largest battalion in the district. If you were to ask any of the cadets before you why they are in our program, you would most likely get 217 different answers. I dare say there is one common thread among them, the same thing that pushed them to go on and get out of bed before 7 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and that is their sense of citizenship. What you see before you are a group of students different than the average students walking the halls of Theodore Roosevelt High School. The students before you know and memorize and take to heart the Cadet Creed. I won't give you the full version now because you will hear it again before we depart, but the line that sticks out most to me is, I am loyal and patriotic. I am the future of the United States of America. This is what our cadets embody, and that is citizenship. To our incoming battalion commander, Katia Rodriguez, a woman of many talents, Command Sergeant Major Harris, Master Sergeant Johnson, myself, and the 216 cadets in this command entrust you in the privilege and honor to command our esteemed unit. I have seen you operate the last 2 months, and I know that we are solid and good to go for the rest of the year. You are a natural-born leader. Continue to place the cadets first and treat them as you would like to be treated. Last but not least, to my colleagues and the cadets, thank you for welcoming me with open arms. I know change can sometimes be challenging. In our case, I say it was not. Let's make this a great year. Rough Rider Battalion.
Good morning, everyone. I pressed the button. I'm sorry. Let me just do something. Cool beans. Okay, good morning, everyone. Yeah, I'm the. Good morning, cadets. Good morning. Oh, some of you call me Kat. Some of you call me Rodriguez. Thank you. Okay. So thank you for joining us this morning. As Major Gardner said, it's an honor to have everyone here. I love seeing parents. Parent involvement is like something that I really enjoy. So thank you for being out here this morning. I'd like to talk specifically to the class of 2020. First off, congratulations. You made it. It's senior year. So take a breath real quick. I can see your shoulders. Do it. None of y'all did it. Okay. Thanks, guys. Some comedic relief here. Now I want you to think about these questions. What will you do? What legacy will you leave for the next group of kids? We're the leaders. We're the ones that everyone looks up to. We are the ones that everyone will forget or remember. So how do you want to be remembered? Looking forward, I know what we're capable of, and I know what we have to offer. So class of 2020, what will we deliver, and what will we be remembered by? I know that me personally, I want to be the best battalion commander I want to be, but I also want to be the best sister. I want to be the best woman. I want to be the best commander. And we can do all those things. Switch off your hats. Y'all know what I mean. Next, I'd like to address class of 2021. Are you ready? Are you watching, and are you willing to learn? You guys are the next people in line. Some of you are already in leadership positions, but some of you aren't. You're still in company, and are you ready? Think of these questions, please, because I know our battalion will be left in great hands, even after I'm gone. And I know it sounds a little crazy, I'm thinking about when I'm gone already, but in a battalion like this one, planning ahead is everything. So I'm already thinking about class of 2022. So class of 2022, where do you want to be? What do you want to see? Whether you plan to stay with JRTC or move on. Think about these questions. Class of 2023, the future leaders of the battalion, the school, and freshmen. I am so honored to be called your battalion commander. I hope that you remember me. I hope that I say something or that I do something this year that you can look up to and want for yourself. Never be afraid to aim too high. That goes for everyone. And I'm so proud to stand in front of you and be your battalion commander. I'm honored. I'd like to thank the instructors, Master Sergeant Johnson, Command Sergeant Major Harris, and our newest Army instructor, Major Gardner. I would not be where I am without you guys. I also wrote a little part here for my parents. My parents are my everything, so that's why I love to see all you guys here. Hi, everyone. My parents are my number one. My family is above everything. And I hope that you all take that into account when you're doing things. Who are you doing it for? Yourself? Your family? Your friends? All these things matter as a cadet. Thank you.
Bring your units to attention.
Company, attention.
Company, attention. Company, attention. Company, attention. Attention.
Company, attention.
And this concludes the ceremony.
Pass in review.
Pass in review.
Approaching the reviewing stand is the Cadet Battalion staff, led by the Executive Officer, Cadet Major Nolan Bodman. As 1 is Cadet Captain Riley Hupping. As 2 Assistant is First Lieutenant Alexis Trotter. As 3 is Cadet Major Rachel Miranda. As 4 is Cadet Captain Rosie Padilla. Next is Alpha Company, commanded by Cadet Captain Leroy Doggill and Cadet First Sergeant Isabel Rosas.
Right. Ready. Front.
Up next is Bravo Company, commanded by Cadet Captain Daniel Price and Cadet First Sergeant Jason Aguilar.
Eyes, right. Ready, hunt.
Next is Charlie Company, commanded by Cadet Captain Natalie Rodriguez and Cadet First Sergeant Melanie Vasquez.
Left, right, left, right, left.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your hats as the colors pass. The colors are being commanded by Cadet Command Sergeant Major Jakari Bolden. Next is Delta Company, commanded by Cadet Captain Eunice Patton and Cadet First Sergeant Francisco Rodriguez.
Ready, front.
Next is Echo Company, commanded by Cadet Captain Gianna Bustamante and Cadet First Sergeant Seth Miranda.
Right. Up.
High, Ready, front.
And next is Foxtrot Company, commanded by Cadet Captain Matthew Musgrove and Cadet First Sergeant Tristan Lee.
Head. Ready, front. Ready, front.
Bring your units to attention.
Company, attention! Company, attention!